From the Ultimate Chorus, this is Early Nightline with Errol Mueller. And now, may the fourth be with you, and may the comedy trickle you down and lift you up faster than you can say. Peach Box Traveler with a side of pork rinds. Here he is.
Mr. Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome, folks. Welcome to the foot of May episode of Early Nightline with your host Mueller. Well, this is embarrassing. AJ Styles and Omos win the World Tag Team title on WrestleMania 37. 7. Why, AJ? Why do you have to let one of your bodyguards hold one half of the World Tag Team Champions here? It's just like Zoran Grace and Jazz win the Impact Tag Team titles, but in the same fact that Jazz retired his career when he lost the draft for a sacrifice. So that it has to be Grace Arlene with the title of Paradine, which I know what it says here. But we caught that one on the map disagree with this of all time. I mean, not that kind of deal we understand here. And then they're dealing with Styles and his bodybuilder, mainly his bodyguard, Omos. There was a strain. We didn't lose the match to him and Styles. Because we should beat him. And I believe what Sarah Wood just said. And remember, who the Conquests were in tag team until they're able to beat Diva and the Pope. Those two will make a great tag team. Nah! But clearly what we just said, every team is nearly wanted essentially is definitely championship except being advantage. Until that, AJ Styles might reveal to be a 3-time WWE champion. We all so felt that AJ Styles and Omos will have all the World Tag Team champions and the WWE champion on the other side. Maybe Omos will have to win for the United States title. Who knew? Maybe Omos betray him to get ahead of next year WrestleMania, or use the World Tag Team title to a minute that this COVID-19 pandemic would change forever. I mean, change forever in a different way. Not change forever in a difficult bad way. Because I don't want winners to see AJ Styles and Omos will never do together well. I mean, they can team up to take down a New Day, but they team up to take on any other challengers and dating wrestlers such as RK Bro. Never. We always say that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Jericho and BJ.
Well, AJ Styles and Omos has finally created a brand new sympathy, alright, Nathan? Yeah, Jericho, I think you're absolutely right for that kind of change. Still believe why AJ Styles and Omos will have to be in difficult setbacks here when AJ Lee and Daniel Bryan were inseparable. Try that AJ Lee was in both in relationship patterns with Kane, CM Punk, Dolph Ziggler, Biggie, and then Ian Caitlin. So far, so good. It was CM Punk and AJ Lee who became lovers. I mean, those two are not to get married, but AJ Styles and Omos. Don't even think about it. I think about a lot more things here, Peter Pan, but I was clearly believing that we knew that AJ and Omos might be settled here. Yes, sirree! Those two are much more of us more idiots than donkeys. Donkeys keep me late, man? Yeah, donkeys. What up, my faces? They keep playing at the morning to see how far it goes. Absolutely, Peter Pan. Absolutely. So, AJ Styles, you might think you're more enough here for NXT to finally be on Tuesday instead of Wednesday nights, but what you've been saying here, AJ Styles, is that you can't just make the house at AJ Styles been on wall because the COVID-19 the pandemic will end if you and I will talk like that. Yeah, can anyone go back to what they were before? Come on. They used to turn the dome, really pen. Those two superstars, they're no way. I mean, the Ross can be a wrestler. He's a train better. Train. Well, Ross needs a train. You kind of bum me out. Bum you out. I didn't need to bum someone else out. Yep. That's one question we need to answer. But let's not get no more conclusions here. I just want to see how it hearts.
Oh, snap. Time for commercial.
Watch me pull Fred out of his pebbles. Tell your future Fred Flintstone.
Okay, Swami.
I see someone after your most prized possession.
Who, Swami? Who?
Oh, it's not clear. I need food for thought.
Try some fruity pebbles.
Very delicious.
Let me take a look. Bedrock Bowling League? Barney, my pebbles.
Didn't mean to bowl you over, Fred.
Most fruity and Cocoa Pebbles cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast. Yabba dabba delicious.
All right, cowboy. Where's the proof? What proof? What proof? I don't see any proof. The proof that you had when AJ Styles and Omos returned the war that he does a last man on war when they defeat the New Day again. They defeat the New Day? You could say that if you're clearly not making more sense here. Excuse me, you can't worry making a lot of sense here at the whole front. I cannot believe you already knew what's going on here. Easy there. I know you all know what it's in there, Dukan. But you're so close. But look at last time when you try to make God that I never said far over when he gave you the drink. Well, I didn't damn that drink. It could be one of you guys. You're the one who's trying to make a plan. Aha! So you are tearing the titles. Further definition was Pennsylvania Backlash. Okay. Now I understand how much ideas here. But too hard. You gotta stop letting someone else do the great things right. I mean, look. I know you're an evil person to try to find out and you try to rob the bank and just steal stuff for money. But just remember, AJ Styles actually the most dumbest tag team of all time here. I think that's more than than wearing Deacon and Deacon Batista. Because when Devon and Deacon Batista are the most great other two. They were the greatest tag of all time, yeah? And what for Mr. McMahon? Excuse me, not Mr. McMahon. You're saying this, but I was gonna talk about someone else. Okay, why are you saying it? Some folks who always got the right stuff. Okay, now I know of what to expect. I sense so much quality in this. I mean, you might say this one, but who you know that? Is there much opportunity to say this one's here? But when concept with concept and D or number or number 291. You might say there's about time here, but what I know is that you are trying so hard to grab the attention with a knife here. Okay, so you already knew of what's going on here. But why will I understand that here? I was just looking out to find out if it is time I must win the 37 sets. And now that they did, I got so happy to finally see Omos and Styles by winning the match over here. You might win this time, Tukan, but I am watching you. Huh. What are you saying that here? Okay. Enough this year. Anyway,
look, there's a flying freedom dragon. And it looks like he's aiming. Oh, everybody,
Okay, folks. Now I know what you folks are getting yourself into here. Originally was supposed to have an appointment with the dentist today, but now that I'm on canceling because of her car get crashed down by white van. But she's okay. But I promise you, folks, I don't want to get too attached with this message. But I tell you, folks, you don't want to miss about because we're talking about your niece, and I promise you, it's gonna be good to finally see him in action. And the news, and I'm out here. Hasta vista, baby.